Tuning into teens. Recently, I started a coaching course for parents called Tuning into Teens. Transitioning from parenting young children to guiding teenagers can be challenging. Our facilitator mentioned that as children move from early childhood into adolescence, there's often a shift in roles. Many children fire their parents as managers and may rehire them as consultants. While managers typically direct and control, consultants offer advice and then step back, allowing the client, in this case the teen, to take more ownership. This change requires parents to step back somewhat, with less direct control. The course then explored different parenting styles, each of which impacts our children in unique ways. Let's look at these styles: dismissing, disapproving, laissez-faire, and emotion coaching, and see how each one influences our children. One, the dismissing parent. Imagine a little boy named Leo who comes home upset because a friend made fun of him. His father sees his tears but quickly says, "Come on, it's not a big deal, you'll forget about it tomorrow." Leo is left feeling that his emotions aren't valid and wonders if he's overreacting. This is an example of the dismissing parenting style, where emotions are minimized or brushed aside. Dismissing parents often believe that ignoring negative emotions will make them go away, focusing instead on fixing the problem. Unfortunately, this approach can leave children feeling misunderstood or that their feelings are unimportant, making it harder for them to express themselves openly. In the Marist way, we're called to respect and listen to our children's inner lives, helping them grow in confidence. Two, the disapproving parent. Sophia spills juice on the carpet, and her mother immediately scolds her, saying, "I can't believe you're so careless. You should know better by now." Rather than responding with patience, Sophia's mother harshly criticizes her, even though accidents happen to everyone. The disapproving parenting style often involves responding to children's mistakes with criticism or punishment, viewing emotions as something to control rather than understand. Children with disapproving parents might suppress their emotions out of fear of criticism, missing opportunities to feel safe expressing themselves. As Marist parents, we can remember that all of us, including our children, need the chance to learn from mistakes with patience and grace. Three, the laissez-faire parent. Emma comes home crying after a hard day at school, and her mother wraps her in a hug, saying, "I'm so sorry, sweetie. Just do whatever makes you feel better." Emma feels loved but lacks guidance on how to handle her emotions. The laissez-faire parenting style is accepting and loving but doesn't provide structure or boundaries. While children feel supported, they may struggle to learn how to navigate challenging emotions or build resilience. Marist parents can add a layer of guidance, showing empathy while helping children grow in understanding and managing their feelings healthily. Four, the emotion coaching parent. Liam is upset after losing his soccer game. His father sits down with him and says, "I can see you're really disappointed. Losing can be tough. Let's talk about what happened and how you're feeling." They discuss ways to improve. But first, Liam's father validates his feelings, helping him process and learn. The emotion coaching parenting style combines empathy with guidance. Emotion coaching parents acknowledge their children's feelings and help them understand and manage emotions constructively. This style fosters resilience, self-awareness, and confidence. Following the Marist way, we're called to be compassionate guides, helping our children become loving, emotionally aware individuals. Clearly, emotion coaching is the preferred parenting style. However, life's demands may mean we can only be emotion coaches 30 to 40% of the time. Yet, it's crucial to be present and make time for our children when we can. Steps to emotion coaching. Emotion coaching helps children recognize, understand, and manage their emotions. By following the steps of awareness, connection, active listening, and encouraging interdependence, parents build trust and support. Here's how each step looks in practice. 1. Awareness, recognizing the emotion. The first step is recognizing when your child is feeling something, even if they haven't said anything. This involves paying attention to body language, facial expressions, and tone. Scenario: Sophie comes home, slamming her bag and sighing heavily. Her mother notices Sophie's tense posture, understanding that she's upset. By recognizing her daughter's feelings, Sophie's mother is ready to move into connection. 2. Connection, validating and acknowledging. Once the emotion is recognized, connect by showing empathy and validating the child's feelings, helping them feel safe to express themselves. Scenario: Sophie's mother sits beside her and gently says, "It looks like something's bothering you. Do you want to talk about it?" Sophie feels her mother's empathy and begins to open up about her day, feeling heard and accepted. 3. Active listening, understanding the full story. Listen without interrupting, staying present to understand the child's perspective. This shows that their thoughts and feelings are valued. Scenario: as Sophie talks, her mother listens intently, nodding and offering affirming responses like, "I see." Sophie feels deeply heard, which builds trust and allows her to explore her emotions more openly. 4. Solutions, encouraging interdependence. Guide the child toward finding solutions, encouraging a sense of interdependence. Rather than giving an immediate fix, help the child consider options and support their decision-making. Scenario: after Sophie shares her story, her mother gently asks, "What do you think would help if this happens again?" Together, they discuss ideas, building Sophie's confidence to handle situations independently while knowing she can rely on her mother's support. Conclusion. Parenting teens requires patience, empathy, and a willingness to adapt as we transition from manager to consultant. In Tuning Into Teens, we explored how each parenting style impacts children's development and resilience. While we may not always be able to use the emotion coaching style, even striving for it 30 to 40% of the time can make a significant difference. Emotion coaching offers a powerful way to connect with our teens, equipping them to navigate emotions in a supportive environment. Through awareness, connection, active listening, and interdependence, we build trust and instill lifelong skills. As parents, our role isn't to shield our children from life's challenges, but to help them navigate these experiences with resilience, empathy, and confidence. May we continue to create compassionate spaces that reflect our love, guiding our children toward their full potential. Closing prayer. Loving God, we thank you for the gift of parenthood and the opportunity to guide our children through life's joys and challenges. Help us to listen with open hearts, to respond with patience, and to support our children with wisdom and compassion as they grow. May we be present as guides and mentors, offering strength when they falter and encouragement as they find their own paths. Teach us to be like Mary, nurturing and gentle, trusting in your grace to lead us as we foster love, resilience, and faith within our families. Amen.